Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. What a crazy afternoon we had yesterday. I hope if you traded the afternoon that you made a nice green day at the end. I did not read it, unfortunately. I was just watching it after and it was just pure craziness. Look at that, big red, big green. Actually, I was expecting a little bit more like, like a direction or something like that because everything happened so far as the market expected. With one little twist, and this is about the doubts just raised by Powell and by the FOMC and the Fed actually on the FOMC press conference that might it's not going to be a December rate cut. You remember, guys? I've told you this is going to be the signal. I would not say it's rocket science. It's just common sense. If you don't have data, you cannot. You don't have data, which you could would use to make a decision on. So that's why I think it's quite of a common sense what Powell just messaged actually. So in my opinion, it's not going to be a rate cut in December. But let's see. Let's see. Hi, Buza. Good evening to you. How are you doing? How was your yesterday trading day? I hope nice and green. I finished the day in green. However, it was like, interesting for sure. Red, sadly, ouch. Did you trade? You made the mistakes. Yeah, in these days, like it can be so volatile. May I ask, did you do it like before this craziness with the federal decision? PRTR. Yeah, PRTR started so fast and so furious, indeed, and after it just let's call it uh, get into this channel between 195 198, and of course it's just followed this craziness on the market. Could have held and made money. It was the afternoon. Okay, all right. I guess you longed it and then it's happened this pullback maybe. Yes, well, you know what, Vuzak, this is the hardest. So in these volatile days, in my opinion, this is the hardest where to put the stop loss. Because yeah, definitely you need a stop loss. We are never trading without a stop loss. And you shorted it. Okay. Well, as I see, it just went up through the day. Might you started? Okay, let me guess. You started to short it before this 1:30, because as I see at 2 p.m. it just shoot up. Kept going up, broke the highs. I got out, then came down. I see what you mean, like here. Around like before 1 p.m., right? Because then it just broke the highs and then it just started to go back. I see. That was an ugly one. That was an ugly one. Ugly shakeout. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, definitely. As you know, everyone was very much hopeful for that rate cut and that the market is going to be pushed even higher and higher, which, yeah, definitely, but it cannot go forever. One thing, it's like that. Second, yes, in this case, definitely you should put your stop loss over the previous high of the day, which has happened actually, and now it's just, oh my goodness, yeah, I see what you mean. Sure, this is this typical shakeout, you know. You know what you can do maybe to put it not even over the daily high, which was like around 190, 198, 50, 40. 40, but rather, to get a little bit lower share size and put your stop loss over the round number like 199, because we know that especially like even 1 hour before the FOMC decision, it can be quite volatile. So maybe next time you can, add a little extra. I don't know, but of course it's very easy to be clever after everything happened and we see what has happened so far. But this is what I can maybe suggest for later trades like that. That if you are trading close and into this big events, then they or these trades they need more attention and much more generous stop loss. Let's call it like that. Hi Anne, good morning to you. Nice to see you. But sorry to hear that because yeah, after that it's just made a very nice pullback again to this 195 area, and after like 130 it just started to go again higher. Okay, just a second, guys. All right. So let's see. Um, Actual traders, we are just getting more and more as I see on the viewers. Welcome everyone in the TEFS YouTube trading room. I'm just going to tell you one important thing before we are just starting to check this craziness what is going on the market, and that is we still have the Halloween promotion. Okay, so if you are into this promotion, you would like to see what to get there, then actually this is just a promo code now, and this you can just use by the checkout. If you just look around on the www.tefs.com, and you can use our Halloween promo code here, Halloween sale, which is going to give you like 15% off on every challenges and even the bigger funded account packages as well. So please, if you feel like let's just try, give a try, then just check our website and buy the log out, you are going to see that. Guys, you can hear me because my device just disconnected, but I see that the audio input is working, so hopefully you can. Hi, Tara, nice to see you. Great to have you here. Did you trade yesterday? And how about you? I mean the afternoon session. I was just asking Buzak as well. I did not trade, by the way, unfortunately, but I've seen there were some. Okay. No hands-off moment for yeah, I cannot blame you for that. Actually, I've just thought to Buzek and for the other viewers as well that I was expecting a little bit like more higher or lower, something like that. But the market started to pull down, as you could see yesterday. I just going to switch off, guys, the extended session for a second. You see that big drop at this 2:30 time. That was actually, or 1:30. That was actually crazy. Or it was sorry, because now we still have the change of the clock, right? So 19:30, yes, it's 20:30, which is 3:30 actually. So just the time of the press conference made a huge impact on the market. I've told you that if it's going to be the 0.25 rate cut, which we got. I'm not expecting too much euphoria from the market because it's priced in. Let's just be clear, priced in. The see Trump meeting, good news, so, but it's priced in. Okay, so there is no impact, not a huge impact, but the press conference, which finally gave a fresh update, a really fresh update from Powell, that Jay Powell just told that highly likely it's not going to be a December rate cut. Guys, we are just driving in the fog. He just used this expression exactly, and I've told you before, no data. How you can expect us to go for a rate cut without any data. So yeah, actually, everyone is saying now that the government shutdown is going to go till actually maybe Thanksgiving. It's still like 3 more weeks, 4, something like that. A lot. This is going to be the longest in history. That's not good because the data now it's crucial for the Fed to see what's coming next. How they can just uh, um, let's call it like make the economy work better, and if it's needed, like if it needs a stall again, because I think highly likely because of the labor market, by the way, then they need to stop. So yeah, this was the not positive comment which sent the market lower, but again the buyers showed up and we just pushed back almost to like a doji at the end of the day. Buenos dias, Aldo, nice to see you. Look at Roblox checking. Up to 145 free market, then down 124? Really? Oh my goodness, I'm just talking here and let me just check the pre-market. Oh my God, that's you know what? It's I think some news. Let me just check it. I have not seen it among the big movers, but I'm just going to check it on. Okay, so many things happen now. Just a second. Okay, so actually, so many things happening now that we really need to I mean I really need to be very quick with the preparation. So I don't know what's happening with the Roblox actually. Let me just check it. If you see any news, please just let me know. Comcast stock is falling 9% as leadership warns of pressures in broadband, its cornerstone unit. That's definitely not a good news, but actually I'm sure something has happened with the Roblox. At this time, guys, I like to go to StockTwits because I don't have Benzinga. I'm just going to, I think I'm going just going to make a subscription soon because this is like really, really fast in the news. But Roblox, yes, it's down 6%. Its earnings. Yep, I'm just checking. Raised guidance, great user data. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. It's reported a massive sales and user records in its best quarter ever, driven by viral hits, even as it tackles rising child safety concerns globally. Ouch. Okay, yeah. Actually, I know. I see what they mean. So we got a quite of a good Roblox earnings, but quarterly loss widens indeed, but bookings surge, and they lifted the revenue forecast. But more and more, even in my neighborhood and among my friends, more and more. Parents deciding to cut their children from Roblox because I'm sure, especially if you're a parent, you heard what has happened lately, like fake names and very nasty things. So yeah, Roblox is in trouble, in my opinion. So be careful with that. Hi, Scott. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. So that's why I think that Roblox, you know what, Roblox is going to be on my short list for today. All right, traders, let's just do a very quick recap for the newcomers. First of all, welcome. We are over a crazy afternoon on the market. Powell negative comments about the coming December and expected December interest rate cut. Might it's not going to happen because data lag. And after market close, we got 3 big Max 7 stocks: Microsoft, Meta, Google. Google made a good one, but Microsoft, Meta missed. Microsoft, Meta in a free fall. Google is pushing to $300. And we still have one more news for today, and this is the Xi Trump meeting has been taken in South Korea, as far as I remember, the place right. And so far, I would say good news, but it was already done. So it was priced in my opinion. However, rare earth stocks not. Rare earth stocks are rallying now as China delays the export controls after the Trump-Xi meeting. What else? They just get a deal on soybeans as well. Trump cuts fentanyl tariffs too on China to 10% as Beijing delays the rare earth curbs by a year. So it's like quite okay deal, I would say, or trade talks, definitely much better than the ones before. As you know, it was quite handy and very much necessary, because if it has not happened, then on a Saturday, everything would have like 100% on the China tariffs indeed. But this is okay now. So the biggest takeaways from the Trump C meeting: what the truth covers and what is still unclear. We have a fantastic article. It's just been released actually like some minutes ago on the CNBC. So if you are interested more what happened on this meeting, please just check it. And one thing which is raising alarm for me, based on that article, that the unclear part is NVIDIA chips and TikTok. And you know exactly, guys, that this can hit big, because actually NVIDIA now, we can't just say it's the triple Q ruler, mover, king, queen, you can you can actually name it whatever, but it just reached $5 trillion. It's amazing actually. And yeah, actually NVIDIA chips, if there will be any problem with the deal there, and especially even at TikTok, but it's a smaller part, I think, at least I think so. But NVIDIA can be a problem now on the chips news with the deal. So this is what is still missing, and this is a little bit like scary. Anyway, back to your question, Scott. However, you just asked from Tara. I'm sure she's ready with fantastic candidates for today again, and great cause. But we have so many candidates for today, guys, that we really need to prioritize somehow. So if you have some really favorites for today, then please just let me know. I'm just going to start it. However, today it's still government shutdown mode, as I've told you, and today is Thursday, but we will get one FOMC member speaker at least 9:55, as I see FOMC member Bam going to speak, 10:30 natural gas storage and nothing else, 1:20 again FOMC member Logan speaks, and that's it indeed. Tomorrow I'm not going to be here, as I've told you. It's a day off because we are going for a Halloween trip with the kids and the kids' school, so hooray. So tomorrow, though, at least we are going to get Chicago PMI and a lot of, again, FOMC member speakers tomorrow. So might the FOMC member speakers are going to spook the market on Halloween, so be careful tomorrow. Indeed, but today as well, as you can see, not just the Roblox, but the SPY is diving a bit. Not too much yet, I would say. And yesterday, as you could see, on the hopes of the good uh, um, trade talks plus the earnings, Max 7 earnings, the buyers just showed up at the end of the day. Now I cannot see that many deep buyers yet, because as you know, Meta and Microsoft missed the things. Google is still okay. And now we are down with the S&P 500, 0.51%. There is no doubt, for weeks we have not seen this number. And the triple Q is down 0.61% at the moment. The big levels are going to be, I must tell you, there is not too many, because we just seen several days in a row in a gap up. So I would say there is plenty room to go down, in my opinion, to fill everything back to this 610 area on the triple Q. Let's see if it's going to happen. TQQQ, my ultimate favorite for today, guys. And of course, Meta, Microsoft, and the rest. Please, can you see Tesla? Of course, I'll do. Just a second. TSLA. You know, TSLA is a stock which usually does not care too much about the market. And today, though, it's going with the sentiment. It's down. It's breaking the 450 level in pre-market, as you can see. For me, it's a quite of a strong bearish sign on the Tesla. If it can stay under 450, I can't imagine a broader pullback, and this seems like highly likely a double top on the Tesla. It had a huge run back almost to the new all-time highs, which it just made in 2024 actually. But now I am expecting the overall pullback on the overall market, because all of the news are out. However, today we still going to expect two very important earnings, guys, after the market closed, the WA, Amazon and Apple. So watch out on that. I think only this can still save the bulls from some profit taking here. If Apple and Amazon is going to be like mind-blowing earnings, might we are going to see a reversal tomorrow, but today I can imagine a smaller pullback on the market, okay? So 450, which I'm going to watch here. Thank you, Buzak. Yes, and let's just start quickly our watch list because this is our bread and butter as day traders. So to the long side, short, long side VIX secondary. Okay, so to the long side, and of course Google, which is on 296, definitely ready for touch the 300. PepsiCo, the XAU USD, gold is moving back too. Apple is still strong, but don't forget Apple is going to get the earnings after the market close. Amat is green and everything else is in red. Meta, Roblox, Microsoft, deep red, and definitely on my short list, all of them. Meta, Microsoft, Roblox. All right. What else? Baba is down a lot, 3.49, because actually the Hang Seng was not very happy about the news because it just started a pullback too. Of course, AMD is moving back. Hood, Tesla, UPST. So actually, almost all of them we can just put on the watch list. Let's just see what else which are actually important news stocks. European Central Banks holds rates steady as economy shows some resilience. So it seems like the EU just finished the rate cut so far. So Alphabet, Meta, as I've told you, Alphabet good results, Meta, Microsoft missed. Eli Lilly can be on our long list as well because it's just moving higher after the earnings. However, it's pulled back a bit to this 840 area. Let's be careful though. 840, it's going to act as a stronger support in my opinion. Eli Lilly, one more important info here. It's very spready, guys, so be careful with Eli Lilly, but there is no doubt it's a big mover. MP definitely on the long side because rare earth stocks just advanced from the news, and now we can trade USAR as well. Okay, Comcast, as I've told you before, on the news is down 9%, reported financial results topped expectations, adjusted earnings, but as I've told you, it was a news before. So CMCSA is just going lower at the moment, 8%. Not a huge stock though. I mean, the price is not really high, but it can be quite of a nice mover. So let's just see the daily on the CMCSA. CMCSA. Okay, so look at that big drop actually and doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Let's see whether it's still going to push lower. Merck & Co is here as well. Giant fell 3%. Mixer quarter results. I do not like Merck too much to trade. It's not my favorite. I don't know, like just the character of the stock. But if you like it, I'm just going to put it to the secondary list. It's a short candidate. MGM, Shake Shack, Starbucks, Caravana. Let's just start with Caravana, which is a huge pullback as well, already 10% down on some miss actually. CVNA at the moment is down 10% and looks like a beautiful short candidate for today, guys. I really love Caravana to the short side. Starbucks is moving lower too. Starbucks at the moment, it was down even more and it's recovering. That's interesting. Starbucks, let's see the news reporting same-store sales grow, weaker than expected earnings, mixed earnings. Mixed earnings. That means anything can happen on the stock. Only secondary list. Let's see whether it's just going to choose a um, direction higher. For that, I think it needs to break pre-market highs first of all and 85 based on the daily chart. To the downside, pre-market lows like 80 at least. I'm going to keep an eye on Starbucks because this can be a good mover, but I don't like the pre-market. It's just made a nice recovery, and that's it. Hi Matt, nice to see you. Okay, Starbucks Shake Shack is here as well. Shack is up 2.44% now after it was or it had a quite of a hectic pre-market. Look at that. And this is just the opposite of Starbucks, but the volume is very low on the check, so I'm not sure I want to put it on my first candidates list. MGM is here as well, dropped 3%, lagged profits, lagged estimates. MGM definitely can go to our shortlist indeed. And traders, if the sentiment continues lower after the overall market open, then I'm going to watch all of the big stocks to the short side as well. We still have more though. CAH to the upside. This is a health stock and the earnings. CAH though has again a very low volume. That's why I'm not even going to put it on my watch list traders. Align Technology is here as well. This is jumping just 14%. This is a crazy jump in the pre-market, but again, volume issues definitely. So you see, we can nicely do this prioritization. CMG beautiful to the short side, however, a little bit too much to the downside in my opinion, but let's see whether it can continue. Cleveland Cliffs is here as well to the downside. This was not a good news day for the stocks as I see. CLF is down. Steelmaker said it will sell 75 million shares. All right, I don't like to treat this news. And eBay is down too on earnings. So earnings are starting to tremble, guys. That's not a good news, but I love eBay to the short side. Okay, guys, too many. I'm just going to finish it. CMB and Buzak. Okay, I'm going to check it. Tesla today, it might give up finally. Yes, yeah, actually, Ado just asked me about the Tesla opinion. I see the same, especially if it's breaking down the 250 area. Traders, here we are. So now we are just going to have an opening in 3 minutes. I'm expecting quite a big volatility in my opinion, but I feel like that the bulls are still around the corner. So if some retail traders are going to, like think that, okay, this is the dip and let's just go for a buy, it can happen. On the hopes now for Amazon and Apple earnings, but traders after today, no more, nothing more to go for euphoria and for hopes. Nothing else, actually. Imagine, like, we are over the Trump C, it was okay. We are over the rate cut, it was okay, but rather negative because of the December rate cut. Seems like it's not going to happen. And now Apple and Amazon, and that's it. We still have government shutdown, which is usually, like 80% of the time the market going up. But what if it's going to be open next week? Maybe this is going to be another hope trade. I don't think so though, because we would be still fearful of the coming labor market data, not hopeful for that. So guys, I mean it. Nothing else left for the bulls. So I am expecting a pullback. But it's just only my opinion. You know exactly, this is not a financial advice at all. This is just my opinion that this is ready to pull back now. How much? We don't know yet. Okay. So traders, what else on your watch list? Please just let me know. Just a sec. Forgot the Discord. I'm just phrasing a post quickly. Okay, so CMBM, I think it's a small stock close. Yeah, I cannot trade it, Buzak, unfortunately. So actually, I'm going to watch Microsoft, Meta, or Roblox first of all. AMD is quite going down too. CVNA, I love it. CVNA, I love to the short side, guys. Even eBay looks like it's a great pullback. And CMG, also I told you it's a little bit too much to the downside for me, but let's see. Okay, just a sec. All right, traders, I'm very excited about this day actually. It's just, I really hope we will kill it in the first 1 hour of trading. And tomorrow again, I'm not going to be here, but I'm expecting for tomorrow as well quite of a volatile day. All right, traders, so here we are. Good luck, everyone. We should not rush. It's okay. If we just take it a bit slower, market at the moment, both of the indices starting with a gap down. Looks like they do continue as well. Okay. I want to go for gap and goes, mainly to the downside. FI and STX, thank you, Buzak. Yeah, like second days, right? Like Microsoft pullback, CMG pulling back, fantastic. Yeah, I want to see some green candles before the reversal. CVNA is not pulling back. Look at that. Oh, TQQQ. Marvelous. I really like TQQQ for continuation. Okay, 683 and 631 we are at with the triple Q and the SPY. Even NVDA, where is NVDA? Oh yes, and Reddit. Reddit I'm still going to watch, guys. Okay. How about Meta? Meta is down too. Microsoft Meta. All right. Google is the only one which just showed some strengths because of the better than expected news. So this I'm going to watch definitely. Okay. Market. eBay. Nice. It's coming back now. All right, traders. Microsoft looks really good under. Just broke down. It's a bit too late. Calling it, and it was not a very nice one, but not even a bad one. Okay. TQQQ. Meta already done. Microsoft I missed, but it's very hectic. It's okay if it's not an entry now. How about Roblox? Roblox, not my favorite. Reddit, it's very weak too, but it's just a one-way ticket now. Traders, I'm going to get TQQQ under 117 and 60. TQQQ. 117 and 60 on the TQQQ. Okay, TQQQ. I left a little bit from yesterday. I just closed it. So 58 is going to be my entry here. 58. Just going to enter. Okay, let's see. 60, 63. So 58 is my entry. PayPal checking. PayPal. Ooh, PayPal is strong. I see that. All right, so 58. Okay. PayPal, you are right, it's quite strong. Even Google is still very strong, as I see, but pulled back a little bit. We can watch Google for a reversal and 288 maybe for a long. I'm going to keep an eye on NVIDIA as well, AMD. AMD though it's moving lower, not higher. TQQQ has not entered yet, 250. 117, 58 is going to be my entry. eBay, I missed the intraday or the not intraday, it's a gap and go reversal, but I do not want to miss CVNA, guys. CVNA, which is looking good. Okay, I've entered to TQQQ. I want to go for 30 cents. And on CVNA, I want to take a 308 entry, 308 on CVNA, under 308. Watch out with the share size because it's quite heavy on the stop loss side, okay? It's for me, it's just a very small share size, really. Oops. Let's see whether I can get in. Okay, I got in. TQQQ in, beautiful. I want to see like a 30 for the partial. Here we are, traders. I am ready to take a partial on the TQQQ trade. There is this 20, 30 cents. CVNA, I want to see at least $5. It's a very big mover. Here we are with the TQQQ. I'm taking 70% out only. 70% out. Very nice. Here we are, the 30. This is what I wanted to see. I took my first partial on the TQQQ. On the CVNA, I want to see a 303. 303 for the first partial. So traders, TQQQ first partial done. CVNA, one more dollar to go for a partial. One more dollar to go for a partial. Come on. Okay, 116.80 is going to be my next partial on the TQQQ CVNA. Two more dollars to go. I really hope it's going to get there. So far, so good. Stop loss on the CVNA is going to be only $1 now. Okay, I'm not going to make it like, if it's coming back, I'm out. It's a very crazy one. Traders, beautiful. TQQQ, one more partial here. TQQQ. I'm just taking half of my share size, leaving the rest on. Ooh, beautiful. What a beauty. Thank you, TQQQ. Deking, I hope you are around. My partner in the TQQQ crime. And here we are, traders. CVNA, first partial. Stop loss is going to be 70%. I'm taking 301. Oh, beautiful. Well done. Okay, I took my first partial. You can see on the chart on the CVNA, stop loss is just slightly over the entry. Oh no, sorry for that. You're ready for this for weeks, if not months, right? The big killing TQQQ trade. Okay, guys, CVNA stop loss 308, TQQQ stop loss over 117.20, 117.20. I'm going to put the TQQQ. That's crazy. I've told you I'm smelling pullback mode today. Okay, I know. Sorry to hear that. Shoo. You see, it can be much more annoying than a losing trade, guys. Really. However, watch out. In the meantime, Meta is making a reversal, not NVIDIA, though. I think that's why the triple Q is going down. However, it just touched the 201 and it stopped. So maybe that was it. And as I've told you, I still can imagine that the deep buyers are just jumping out of the blue and starting to buy. Ooh, Microsoft. I missed Microsoft, guys. You're welcome, Andrew. Smell another treat for you. Good. Oklo Buzak checking. Okay, hello. Mine, I'm not going to take any more partials here, maybe around 116, a little bit more because I was a bit stretched on the share size. But that looks like a really, really nice mover. OKLO 135 looks okay, I would say. I'm still watching even CMG if it goes under the Viva because it has not moved too much. Microsoft, beautiful. And watch out, Meta. Meta might is going to make a Viva reversal here. But Oklo, I'm going to put it instead of eBay is not moving. So Oklo. Low of the day short only 134.80. MRK, Jeremy, yeah, that was the one of the short candidate which I told you I don't like trading it too much because of the volume. It's okay, but it's not a huge mover. However, yeah, I don't like the candles, sorry. Like this third candle with this wick, it's not for me. All right, traders, 116.30.20 we are at. If you were stretched with the share size on the TQQQ, I'm ready to take one more partial here because the market is starting to be a bit extended. And you know, again, these bulls are never having a rest. So I'm just taking one more partial here and let's see whether we can go more. I just wanted to squeeze everything from this TQQQ what I can, and I feel like I did. All right, so good luck with MRK, Jeremy, if you like it. Oklo is still looking good, Buzak, but only for me 134.8070. CVNA, it's making a trouble here, but our stop loss it's on the entry, so it's okay. And I'm going to leave my stop loss with TQQQ over 117. If we break the 116, I'm going to put it on 116.60. But the SPY stalled. The SPY just stopped now, actually. How about Roblox? Roblox is still, I don't know, all over the place, I would say. Mm-hmm. All right. Oklo, it's close. But as I've told you, I am afraid, just close the door, guys, sorry. What I am afraid of is the SPY just stopped. And when you see week after week, day after day, that the market is pulling back and suddenly lots of buyers just show up, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But I feel like, guys, Roblox is over. Roblox is over. I want to take it under 119. Yes, CMG it is. I'm going to take this one, a smaller share size, because this is a daily low breakdown on the Roblox, but looks so much tempting in here. Google coming up, AMD weak. Reddit is not doing too much. So Roblox is going to be a short under 119, stop loss over 122.30. So watch out on the share size as well, traders. Always calculate your right share size because this is what makes the difference between a professional trader and a gambler, I would say. I mean it. And I'm just telling you that like I would have behaved like that all during all of my career. No, I was always oversizing, which was not good. Okay, traders, CVNA is out. That was though a nice winner. Let's see whether TQQQ can stay. But as I've told you, that's why I did not like the Oklo too much because I've seen the SPY just stopped and might the deep buyers are just here again. Which one? FMC? Google looks good. If we just change again the direction, Google can be a good one. Ooh, FMC was very nice. Yeah, I was not expecting more drop here, but that's crazy. Yeah, in the meantime, by the way, Microsoft and Meta are trying to make a reversal as well. Roblox, I still like it because that was like a nasty news for the Roblox. 118.90 is going to be my entry there. My TQ, I entered. Um, I would like to see a 116, around 116 or 117 rather, 117 for the first partial on the Roblox. And guys, this is going to be a huge test for the bulls. This is going to be an enormous test for the bulls, whether they are strong enough to stop this bleeding and make the dip buy again and push the market for the highs, which in my opinion, again, we don't have any more triggers beside of the Amazon and Apple after the market close. But I must tell you that this Meta Microsoft was not very encouraging on the earnings side. Okay, traders, so I'm still keeping my TQQQ stop loss on over 117. Roblox going lower, $1 more to take a partial. And I'm watching Meta because Meta looks like as a little double top here and a possible short under 655. Yeah, 655. I would not be so brave to short it before. So Meta is going to be under 655. Let's see if we can make this nice VWAP reversal. Google is going lower. Stop loss on the Meta, it should be at least 6. Phew, a lot. It's ugly. 665. $10? Oh, come on, Meta. Not the best, but let's see. I'm just going to take a smaller share size here. 655. Actually, not even 658. Sorry, guys. I missed my entry here. Yes, 650, 750, 650, 750. Sorry, it was not the right entry here. Yes, CMG. Yes, CMG is the same for me as the Meta, indeed. So let's see whether it might break the 39 or 3190, Jeremy. That looks good. Or over the high, or CMG over the high, actually. Market is still fighting, and I must tell you, the bulls are still around. Still, they are still in the city. Look at that. Mm. I will be out on TQQQ, and unfortunately, the Roblox almost touched my partialing point, and now it's going back to the entry. That's not good. I'm out of the TQQQ. So King, let's see whether one more nice reversal on the market or this whole bad party, it was short-lived and it's over, and now we are pushing back to a green day. I can imagine on this crazy market, actually. So CMG, yeah, we can keep an eye under the VWAP, which is under 3190. I'm still holding my Roblox. It's back to the green. I really like this rejection, but we need to break 118. Google looks much better now. Yep, Zach, Google looks much, much better now, especially with the fact that the bulls are back in town again. But I would take it only over 285. 285 over the VWAP. SPY is back almost to the high of the day. Very strong buying pressure again on the stock, or on the market. It's not a stock, it's an ETF. Okay, guys, but Roblox is going. Roblox is going. This is my third winner for today. Tell me what your sniffer knows. On which one? You need a good deal. I told you, Roblox. Now, listen, we need to go back to the lows first. Before that, I don't think so I'm going to take anything on the TQQQ if you want the TQQQ. Okay, traders, here we are with the Roblox. I think I do not want to be greedy on this again, bulls-driven huge pullback. Might I'm going to take a partial now on the Roblox. It's just a pocket money, but it's okay. Oh, no, it's coming back. Not good. Yeah, and look at the bulls are buying back everything. Who the hell is buying? Why? Do they think that Apple and Amazon are going to push back everything to the highs? That's so crazy. Okay, guys, Roblox, here we are. But actually, maybe they will. This market is completely out of its mind. Now, come on, Roblox, go a bit closer to 117. I'm going to take 75% off. AI Jimly, yeah, definitely. Just a robot could be so stupid to buy everything after this news. All right, traders, so here is 117, 40, 50. I cannot see the break yet. I don't like this push on the long side. That's why I'm telling you, I'm just taking my partial now on the Roblox. Not a huge partial, but at least something. And I'm going to move my stop loss over 119. 119, 20, 13, 119, 13 is going to be my final stop there. CMG is still moving higher. Google is making this touch of the VWAP. Let's see, and let's keep an eye on NVDA traders because definitely NVDA is one of the star of the week. And if NVDA is pushing higher, triple Q is going to be pushed higher too. Look at that NVDA, that's crazy. I missed this nice, it was too small consolidation to buy it. But let's see whether we can just join the party. Microsoft still weak. Meta, I'm just going to cancel. I don't think so it's going to enter. CRM checking. So Meta cancel. And I'm checking CRM. That's a crazy market again, guys. Everything is going back. Ooh, CRM very strong. Nice. Okay, traders, so that was a complete deep buy on the market. Everything is going back to the highs and even higher on the SPY. Triple Q has not touched the high yet. Bullish consistency to be destroy my shorts though. Oh, Tara. Yeah, that's why I was very quick and efficient on my shorts. Like you see, Roblox might is going to make it, but I was like, you know what? I have already a very nice green day. I don't want to ruin it, first of all. Second, I don't like this huge push to the upside again. But if Roblox now it's breaking 117, 115 is going to be my next partial. And again, we need to look for longs, guys. So that was the short in time. I really enjoyed it. So let's go back to the longs on the Google over the VWAP. I want to see here a consolidation, and I'm not going to buy it just so. Maybe I'm going to miss it, but it's against my strategy. Roblox is going. Trader stop loss on the Roblox now on the entry. Still a very nice winner here. Meta, I did cancel. CRM nice and strong, but cannot see an entry here yet. CVNA completely glued to the VWAP at the moment. TQQQ full pullback. That's amazing. That's just amazing. MTSR or MSTR, Jeremy? MTSR? Maybe MSTR, because I know we have MSTR. MTSR, I don't have it. I don't have MTSR. MSTR, I have only. All right, traders, this is going to be, just a second. I need my, no, looking for my air condition. Still very hot in Spain. Okay, so it's going to be, I think, a little test here on the market, especially with the top on the TQQQ. So we are back completely to the daily highs. Amazing. Yeah, I missed Google because I wanted to wait a little bit more to be formed. It did not. But Microsoft is still weak. How about Apple? Apple is strong too. Apple, Amazon, you know, they are going to release their earnings after market close. Apple, though, is not that strong. Let's see Amazon. Amazon is not the best either. All right, traders, Google is the strongest. If you took it over 285, well done. Here is the first partial on the Google. LRCX is quite strong as well. Cannot see an entry here. Yeah, you see, that's why I was not really trusted in that stock. MP, I want to check, guys, and the rare earth stocks, you know, they are in a good news as well. Okay, MP can be interesting there. MP can be interesting there. Microsoft, as I've told you, is going down. Roblox is out. Just a small winner, but exactly that's why I just made a small partial here. CVNA, though, it looks very weak again. Look at CVNA. Now back to MP. I want to see a consolidation here, and 65 can be an interesting long entry. Financials are quite strong. JP Morgan up 1.50% traders and still going higher. Disney is strong too. Market in a bull flag mode. So we are just back to the old track, and everything is going higher. In this case, might NVIDIA can be a nice continuation over 20470. NVDA, which I'm watching because it seems like the market is not going to stop again. I don't know about this NVDA. Stop loss under 110. 110, 110, 50, 70. Yeah, SPY is breaking out for new. SPY is completely filling the gap. And here it goes, triple Q as well. That's amazing. Google, big winner. Well done. Congrats for the ones who took it over this VWAP consolidation. Roblox, it's fully back as well. I'm out on the break even. It's okay. I don't think so. I'm going to take this NVDA, but I'm still watching it. And that's it. Okay, guys, if you have any candidates, please just let me know. Um, Literally, I'm done. I had 3 winning trades. I'm going to be careful, of course, with the next ones. ALAB, Buzak checking. I know this can be a quite of a good mover. Ooh, too fast, too furious now. It's just a bit over everything. But we can watch for a nice pullback and just check into the party. Netflix is pushing higher to Johnson & Johnson, DHI, SDX again. I'm just telling you the ones which I see are quite strong. SPY triple Q are making a consolidation here. And with you, take the money and run. Yes, exactly. Jim Lee, I completely agree with you. It's crazy. This market is not nonsense, really. Okay, DHI looks like as a very nice reversal on the daily as well. I have one big problem with the DHI, the volume. It's not a huge volume, unfortunately, there. Disney. Ooh, Disney looks good for a swing trade over 113. I like Disney. I'm going to check it for a swing next week. Okay, traders, the market just pumped a bit. So let's wait what's going to come next. MDB. Yeah, I don't know when we are going to go back to the normal, but I think maybe after Trump presidency, it's going to be over. I don't think so. During he is going to be the president, I think the market is going to act like that. He has the power to move it and he's using it. Okay, guys, MDB, yeah, looks good. Low volume again, Buzak, too low for me. Too low for me. SPY triple Q still consolidating. I'm still interested in NVDA though. Look at that, it's just making the reversal from the VWAP. And you know what? I completely missed out Tesla today. Why it's not on my list? I think it was too many more interesting candidates. Oof, Tesla. Okay, guys, if Tesla is coming back under 450, I'm going to be interested in a short there. Okay, SPY, small red candle, doesn't mean too much. OKLO 140. Listen, I would short rather the market than the OKLO. It's so much, let's call it like, it's so much unreliable for me. It just looked like as a nice breakdown and lots of buyers just came in. I don't like the daily either. So let's see. SPY triple Q still hesitating. PLTR very strong, guys. PLTR wants to touch the 200. Amazing. AI is still bubbling here. Microsoft very weak. Look at Microsoft. It's just hovering around the lows. It's very tempting. SPY triple Q bull flagging. TQQQ bull flag. AMD just broke the bull flag. Oh, guys, I completely forgot the AMD. That was a nice reversal too. So let's keep an eye on NVIDIA, whether it can go back near to this 205. Tesla, definitely, which I'm going to check. And overall market, it needs to make a decision now. The first 30 minutes, we do not have any news, only a FOMC member going to actually two, to be precise, at when? 9:55. FOMC member Bauman speaks, so he just started. And at 1:20, Logan going to speak. So these two happenings for today, nothing else. All right. D King, how about the second chance trade on the TQQQ under 118.40? TQQQ 118.40. Stop loss over the high on TQQQ. Of course, over the high, you can just take a long, because this market is completely insane. 38 is going to be my entry. Over 119, it can be a long, because then we are just going to fill back the gap fully, actually. Okay, here comes a video. Oh my God, guys, look at this push. Look at this pump. That's completely insane. 50-50, exactly. I did not enter to the long side. Something is happening here. Let me just check it. Maybe some more news on the tariffs. I don't know. Something is again happening there. ECB, President Lagarde. Nothing. Europe, full red. Asia, almost full red. US, going back to green. It's so funny. No, I cannot see any breaking news, by the way. Lagarde is speaking, but I don't think so. It's going to have an impact on the market. How about the bonds? Ooh, 10 years. US 10 years. So. All right, traders. Yes, 10 years are over 4.10 now, but pulling back at the moment. I have no idea what did happen. But the market is in a pump mode again. PayPal, oh yeah, PayPal was a good, strong in the beginning at least. CVNA touching 320. PayPal 7040 looks good. I don't like the daily chart too much, the king, because it's not very obviously extremely strong and nice on the daily chart, but 7040 maybe. And I don't like the volume either. Oh, I don't know. We should find something better. Okay, market rejected after this breakout, but it doesn't mean anything. It's still consolidating. CVNA back to 320. Oclo still looks like as a consolidation. Google very strong. NVIDIA, it's pulling back too. And watch out on Tesla, guys. Tesla still looks good for a short, in my opinion. And I'm going to take it under this TSLR. It's the Tesla ETF. 450. Tesla under 450, 449.80 is going to be my entry here. 449 and 80. Stop loss at least $2. So Tesla under 449.80, I'm going to take it. Okay. I'm not in yet. So I'm flat at the moment. I'm just waiting for this market to show something. Yeah, it is. Okay, Tesla is in traders. Let's go for 444. At least for the first partial, 448, not 4. 444 sounds good as well. But let's just push down finally. Oh, I'm in TQQQ, guys. I'm in TQQQ. I'm not going to be that greedy as before. Let's go for like a 20, which is around 118, 18, 20. If we can go lower. Tesla, I'm expecting here some volatility, so let's just be careful with that. Meta under the VWAP as well. Apple, just checking. Alex, Apple, yes, it looks quite weak. And Amazon is not strong either. And you know they are expecting the earnings after market close. Oh, come on, TQQQ. Nice. Come on, Tesla, go back, go back. 448. I want to see a 448 for this Tesla. At least to take the partial. One more dollar to go. Come on, Tesla. TQQQ back to the entry. Very good. Come on, TQQQ. 10 more cents to take the partial, guys. Okay, 60 more cents on Tesla. 10 more cents on TQQQ. Watch out. We need to be quick and efficient. I'm going to take 75% on the TQQQ. Oh, come on. Buzz, give it up. All right, traders, first Tesla coming. Tesla is coming first in the partialing point. Here we are. I'm going to take 75% out. Very nice, 448, which I wanted to see. TQQQ though, it's making a mess again. I was almost on the partialing point. I told you we are not allowed to be greedy here, and I was a bit greedy, but at least I managed Tesla quickly. Apple looks like, I'm afraid that this TQQQ going to be a loser, guys. That's amazing what these bulls are just going to do here. That's ugly, actually. Okay, I'm still holding TQQQ full, Tesla already partial, and Tesla is going to be out over 450 because the market again, it's in the crazy mode. Last chance for TQQQ. If it's not going to make the reversal here and breaking this green candles high, I need to be out. Tesla, I'm still a bit more patient with the trade. 448, 20, 30 was my partial there. Market bulls and bears are fighting crazy strong. If you miss the Tesla partial here, it's coming back under 449. We don't have enough bears around, and there are still plenty of deep buyers on this market, guys, which is amazing, but this is what it is. These are algos. That's ugly. Looks like algos, actually, which I never like, but what can we do? Look at Google. Google is breaking out for a new high. Buzak, it went back a bit, but not anymore. I'm telling you, the very much last chances for both. We need a epic drop now. If we won't have, it's going to go for new all-time high, actually. This is a big, big trial test for the bulls here. Yeah, Oklo is still holding. Lots of stocks are still holding. The whole market is holding. This is the problem. We need a decision now. Traders, maybe I'm going to lower my share size a bit in TQQQ. Just do not want to suffer a bigger loss if it goes over 119 again. Yeah, I'm closing out not a half, like a 70% or a 40% of the share size here soon. Let's see, I'm still a bit more patient. We are almost on the entry. Good. Behave now, behave. 20 more cents. Come on, you can do it. Okay, guys, let's be quick and efficient. I'm not going to take part of this craziness again. Here is 20. It's enough for me. Very good. Here is my 20 cents. Here is my 20 cents. I just took it. It's not normal what this market is doing again. I took it, guys, now. You see? Stop loss over 118.50. Tesla, back to 448. I hope, Buzak, you are still holding. Here is the partialing point on the Tesla traders if you missed it. On TQQQ, I made my first partial, and stop loss is going to be now. You know what? On the entry, I don't care. This is a really crazy market. So 42, it's my entry. Yeah, 4 winners. That's good. Phew, it was crazy. Okay, very nice, Tesla. Let's see 445 next. or 446, 445. Let's see how it's going to behave on 446. I'm still not sure, guys, that the market is going to give up. We need to break the lows for that kind of statement, indeed. Okay, TQQQ breaking lower. That's very good. But it's still nothing. We need to break the VWAP first, and then we need to break the low of the day to be sure that this is something. All right, Tesla is still going. Gold is flying to the upside. I've told you, Alex, that this $4,000 area, which I mentioned yesterday or the day before on the room, that we've seen a pullback on the gold, and this can be the start of. And I knew Microsoft is going to fall down on the cliff. Shoo. Never mind, we cannot win them all. So back to the gold. I was rather sure that this is just a temporary pullback, and we can see a nice reversal there. All right, traders, watch out on the TQQQ. It's making a pullback. I'm not going to give back anything on that. Even I'm going to take a little bit more partial if we break down the 118. Because as I see, the spike completely stopped and making the reversal. So the deep buyers are back. That's crazy. Stop loss on break even on the TQQQ. Tesla stop loss can be on the break even as well. Just going to move my hard stop loss here. PLTR checking. Market is still not weak enough, guys. I mean it. Look at that. After some red candles, just stops and the buyers are coming back. That's crazy. Yeah, not bad. PLTR 197. The king. We just need to see a consolidation there. And you want to short NVIDIA, Buzak. Oh, here is a brave man. You're brave. I'm not that brave to touch NVIDIA for a short. However, you are right. If it's going to fall, it's going to fall hard. Okay, here we go. Here we are on Tesla again. We need to break 448 and we are breaking 118 as well. Should I go? Yeah, that's a good question because long from the VWAP on the PLT are only over 198. 198. All right, traders, here we go. Very nice. Here is the second trade on the TQQQ. And I'm ready to take a second partial on the trade because we are just breaking this 118 level. As I've told you, the market still looks strong. The TQQ, the triple Q just touched the VWAP. That's why I am just deciding to take another partial because this can be a crucial point for a reversal. So I just took a second partial here on the TQQQ. Stop loss on the entry. Tesla looking great. Tesla looking great. However, again, the SPY and the triple Q is just making a very ugly pullback, which is not good. I want to see 446 for the second partial. It was almost there. It was almost there on the TQ or the Tesla. So TQQQ, two partials done, stop loss 118.40. And Tesla, I want to see an extra dollar here for the second partial. All right, so far good. So far great trades, both on TQQQ and the Tesla. But I see a reversal on the market again. What a surprise, right? I'm going to be out on TQQQ now. I'm just out on TQQQ. Okay. So far, this is a great day. Market is moving nicely. What do you think of Oklo? I have a big short position. Buzak, I told you I do not trust in this Oklo thing. Listen, if it's breaking 144, you are in a trouble. It's not allowed to break 144, I think. No, 144, run number. And yesterday close around. Okay. Now let's see CVNA. What does it look like now? Okay, not bad. Tesla, it's still in the play. That's good. And yes, that looks like as a bull or a bear flag traders, but we need to break 446.30 for that to see a nice drop. Okay, Tesla. Watch out on Tesla, guys. I'm going to be ready to take a partial hopefully soon. It broke 447. Oh, nice. All right, second partial on the Tesla ready. SPY triple Q are still hesitating big. Okay, here we are, traders. 44620. It's enough for me to take my second partial here. 446 almost touched. I took my second partial on the Tesla. Very good. Stop loss. I'm just going to move over 448 and 30. Second partial on the Tesla. It's made. It's done. I'm out of TQQQ, but still looks good. CVNA. Checking. BRTR. That was tricky. Look at that. CVNA 320. Long Buzak. Ah, no. Looks nice for comeback. But this market again starting to be trickier. I would say slowly with the longs. Oh, very nice, Tesla. Okay. Tesla stop loss over 447 now. Nice, 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 nice. How about Roblox again? What is it doing now? Not too much. All right, traders. Tesla, it's my fifth trade. Yeah. Whew, today it's good. No loser and lots of winners. NVDA short now, checking. Still not too brave for that, but good luck with the NVDA. SPY and Triple K, unfortunately, they are still only on the VWAP, guys. So still there is nothing decided. And again, buyers still can just, get in no time. TQQQ back to the VWAP, making the reversal. Google is still in a bull flag mode. Crazy. No, market. CVNA, it was a market order. If I'm just going to show you now the entry on the CVNA, you can see it was lower than I wanted, actually, much $1 lower. Because the grade exit, it was under 309, and I get 308, something like this. Okay, market is still weakening, I would say. Come on, Tesla. Tesla stop loss 447.30 traders, 447.30. Yeah, it was very fast on the CVNA, unfortunately, too fast. Okay, Meta looks interesting here as well, around this 663 level. 662 rather. Let me just check Meta. Meta. Yeah, 662 looks like as a great short on the meta. Roblox 122 checking. Roblox. Yeah, it looks like as a quite of a strong comeback so far. I like the candles, the green candles too. Oh, Meta, I still have my entry. I forgot to enter. Yeah, for a scalp, Zach, maybe because Roblox was quite of a mixed news rather. Okay, traders, here comes our Tesla. I'm just thinking on 444 for the last partial, and then let's see whether we can touch my 440 dream number for today. SPY Triple Q are still fighting on the VWAP up. They are not giving up too much or too easily, which was expected. If you are still holding TQQQ, 117 is the next partialing point. 117 is the next partialing point, and let's see whether the Tesla can break the 445 like for good. Microsoft pulling back. SPY could not even break the VWAP, so it's still strong. A strong bullish momentum, at least. Okay, we are coming back. Watch out with the Tesla. 447 over 447, I'm going to be out. Bulls are trying so hard today, guys. Bulls are trying way, way hard. Maintain everything higher. Okay. I think this is going to be my last trade on the Tesla. Meta still looks tempting though under this 662 if you're watching it. Buzak, your Oklo, it's looking a bit better now. All right, traders, I'm out of Tesla. I'm out of Tesla. It was a nice one. Okay, nice, 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 nice. And the market bulls are fighting hard. So I'm out of Tesla. I'm still a bit tempted by the Meta short under 662, but the market still needs a direction or a decision first. PQQQ, yeah, I was a little bit harsh on the stop loss here. Well, it's okay. Actually, TQQQ decking, if you are interested, it looks like as a intraday breakdown now. I wish these bulls would not be so strong. And congrats on the NVDA short. Whoever took it, well done. Traders, please let me know how is your trading day for today. Green, red, or no trade. I really hope you could just find some great trades for today, at least one or two. So red, green, break even. I'm just going to take poll here. It's an anonymous, so if you feel like sharing, it would be great. Here we are. So let's see. TQQQ 117 second partial. I would not take it now. Intraday breakdown, it was under 117.30 only. 117.30. Green. That's great, Uma. Very small green Scott. Green is green. Green is green. Okay, let's see. We have break even. We have some reds. Sorry to see that, guys, but this is definitely a crazy, crazy day today. And green so far, 56% of the traders. It's anonymous, so if you feel like to give some feedback of the room, that would be great. At least to see you see that I'm not alone, even if I'm on break even or red, it can be quite of comforting Yes, Buzak, I think so. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it now because in 5 minutes I need to start a private mentoring. But yeah, it looks good. However, what I don't like, I still don't like that the SPY is not able to break lower this VWAP. It's so annoying. If you are still holding Tesla, still 444 is the next partialing point there. 663 is not a bad entry either, but 662 is much better. Okay, Roblox it's making a pullback too. As I told you, it was just a very quick scalp indeed. Good luck with the meta, guys. Let's go for $2 and then let's see whether it can still go lower. Nice breakdown under 662. Meta. We need the SPY. We need the SPY breakdown. Okay, it's not. It just doesn't want to go there. So funny. All right, traders. So far 58% green, 25 on the break even. Everyone traded. Well done. And 17% into the red. Reds, I really hope that this is a manageable small red, first of all, or still under construction or under process, and might you can get to back to green, but not at any cost, okay? Be careful with revenge feelings, revenge trading, because this can be quite harmful to your nerve system and the account as well, so be careful on that. And even if you did not take any trade, it's still completely okay because this environment is not okay for everyone. It was, I think, way too volatile today, which is, I like it. But for that, you definitely need some experience. I feel like they're gonna run a huge candle green. Yeah, Dicking, this is my feeling all the time, especially because the SPY doesn't want to break down this VWAP. That's not good. What would it be your stop on Meta? Meta stop loss now, it would be over this consolidation high 667. I think 667. As I've told you, at least like a $10 stop loss. I would go now 667 like a $5. Yeah, TQQQ, I see. I see. No, I'm telling you guys, SPY needs to give up. SPY and then VDA needs to give up. Without that, we are not going to see a big red day for today. Here comes still the Meta. It's just checking in the 660. Think it's so much easier to treat funded accounts than personal accounts. Yes, it's much easier. Like I've told you several times, but I just cannot repeat it enough, traders, that back then, like 18 years ago, if I would have this chance to learn trading through challenges and funded accounts, my goodness, that would have been much better. You don't need that much investment. You get a lot, but I mean a lot of support. Uh, much easier and much better to become a trader nowadays, I think. But still, don't misunderstand me. It's a quite of a strong and hard process, I know. But like from the financial side, it matters whether you need to invest 5, 10K and to get like 40, 50K buying power for that, or to invest $2,500 for the student account, you get 60K buying power and a bunch of big help, like, trading room, mentoring, and so on. It's much easier. I had to hunt for good mentors, for good education sources, everything. Yeah, Diking, that's for sure. Buzak, my target is $5, 667. Because first, when I was watching it in the morning, like very much in the morning, I've seen like a $10 stop loss. Now it's a much better risk reward ratio on the Meta, so I would go for $5. Yeah, maybe. Oh, traders, I have to run, But very nice for the green traders for today, 62% in green, 15 in red, break even 23. I'm just going to end the poll. And thank you very much for your fantastic interaction for today, guys. Great calls, very well done. Watch out with this market because, yeah, the bulls are still around the corner. They do not let this market to go down. Still do not let this market to go down. As you can see, it's just making the reversal now. However, their strength is fading a bit, but still not enough. So watch out here. Watch especially NVDA, how it is moving, the SPY on this VWAP, and that's it. Yeah, 117 level is still a very interesting one on TQQQ. Meta is still doing okay-ish. I do not want to see it over the VWAP though. And don't forget, there will be one more FOMC member speaker at 1:20. I don't know whether it's going to impact anything at all. And might some more news suddenly can be dropped, because of the meeting between Xi and Trump. I don't think so. Everyone is waiting now, Amazon and Apple, after the market close, and we will see tomorrow how the market is going to absorb these news. However, tomorrow again, I'm not going to be here, only Monday. So I'm going to wish you a beautiful Halloween weekend if you are celebrating Halloween, and have a good one. And I'm going to see everyone on Monday. So have a nice weekend, everyone. Thank you, the King. Thanks a lot, everyone. And see you on Monday. Take care and be cautious tomorrow. Volatility definitely remains here. Thank you, traders. If you have any questions, and as always, just drop me an email at agi@tefs.com. Or if you are interested in our TEFS packages and challenges, don't forget, still a Halloween sale. There is a pinned message here with our Halloween promotion code. This you just write in, type in when you just check in the packages and the funded accounts and you decide to buy one, then you just drop this promo code and 15% off. So use it if you want to try this fantastic adventure with us. Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone, and see you on Monday. Thank you. Bye.